Welcome back, welcome back. We have with us in the studio, drum roll, Glenn Redding. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. And Dan, thanks for having me up.
Good. You called me last week and said, hey, I need to get on. Talk about the Reagan Day. But you know, when I got here, I put down Lincoln Day. Where'd that come from? Did it start off as Lincoln Day
Years
dinner?
ago, they called it the Lincoln Day dinner.
Okay.
When Blanche Lincoln ran for her office, some people thought they would confuse it and think it was just a political thing for that event.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So they decided at that time to change it to the Reagan Day dinner because there weren't any Reagans running for anything at the time.
Right.
So
Yeah.
we've left it that way. It's
So
still the
that's
Reagan Day
okay.
dinner.
That explains that.
Yeah.
So this is a Republican thing.
This is a once-a-year Republican thing that we do, and it's done all over the state. Every Republican committee has a Reagan Day dinner in their county. All right, in Boone County, ours is set for Saturday, August the 24th at 6 p.m. And what we do is we invite different people to come in so that you can meet them and talk to people about what's going on in the country and in the community.
Right.
You know, because politics today is so odd that what we're trying to do with the Boone County Republican Committee is we're trying to establish the community with the party. So when we have a meeting, it's not just a Republican chant for politics, because we want to know about what's going on in the community. So we've had the 911 director come and talk to us about what to do during a tornado. We've had the Chamber of Commerce CEO come and talk to us.
So it's not really all about politics.
No, it's about community. You have to, because everything that you see and do regarding politics is going to affect your community. So for the Reagan Day dinner, we've got U.S. Senator John Boosman. We have the Secretary of State John Thurston, who's really excited about coming up from Little Rock and talking with us. Our Master of Ceremonies this year is U.S. Congressman Steve Womack.
Okay.
And then we have a guest speaker, Hannah Bunch. And Hannah was the chairman of the Arkansas Federation of Young Republicans. And so she's been active in politics, although she's quite young, for a long time. We're starting a new young Republican group here in Boone County. And they're going to be able to come out between 4 o'clock and 5:30 on Saturday at the Durand Center and go ahead and meet these individuals and ask them questions about whatever they want to. But each person speaking, it's going to be great. We're going to have county people there, people from the city, people from the community to talk about different things and not just about politics. It's a great event.
Is there going to be food there? Because all these Republicans get together, they're going to be jawing so much they won't have time to eat.
Well, they've got Western Sizzling is catering it for us, so they're going to be down there. We've sold about 350 tickets.
Oh, good.
We have about probably 50 tickets left.
Okay.
And the event starts Saturday at 6 p.m. in the Durand Center. We're going to have an auction, and Congressman Womack was courteous enough to give me this book to auction off.
Is this the book that he just wrote, right? Is that correct?
This book was autographed by Steve Scalise. He was shot while playing baseball when they were in Washington.
I remember that.
And he wrote a book about it. And so he's autographed this. We're going to auction that off. We're going to have an auction. We're going to give away some baskets and some odds and ends. And it's going to be a fun night for everybody. And if you want to meet your people that represent you in Washington, the people that represent you in Arkansas, and the people that represent you here in Boone County,
that's the time.
Come on down and eat dinner with us, and you'll have a good time. It's $35 for adults. It's $20 for students. And like I said, there's a student meet and greet, which is free, from 4 o'clock to 5:30 there at the Durand Center.
That's at the Durand Center.
And then our event starts at 6.
All right. That's August 24th at 6 p.m. Starts promptly at 6. What time should they come early to?
If they're meet and greet, 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. Okay.
And then the event will actually start at 6 p.m. But you can come to meet and greet free. And then if you want to buy a ticket, then you can. We'll have tickets on hand if we don't sell out. Like I said, we've got about 50 tickets left.
How would they buy in advance?
They can buy in advance by contacting Lavonne McCullough at 870-577-1816.
Okay. All
right. Glenn, I appreciate it.
We encourage people to get your tickets.
Did you want to talk about anything else? We don't have time.
Well, that's all right. I understand.
Thank you so much for being here.
And thank you for having me.
That was just rude.
It was rude. But you know.
Yeah, I know.
You know how it goes.
I know.
Up next, we have with us Jed Nichols and Eric Stefanski. They are here to talk about an OAC event and I think a film festival. Is that correct?
That's
awesome.
it.
We'll be talking about that. Stay with us.